They're all loaded. And they're off to race over 1 mile and 3 furlongs. And the first to go on towards the inside is Wahan in the white jacket, but closely attended by Shadow's Length and also Mekong Miss, and going up fast on the wide outside, Christopher James and Lucky Punt. Just behind them is Valkyrie. They're being followed closely by Kachansky, Castle Myth towards the inside rail. Romantic Interludes, the back marker as they make their first turn. Outland also at the back in the early stages with Lamika, Taste the Wine, and also nearer last than first is Spring Quartet. Heading towards the far side of the course and on the outside of the field, in the purple colours, it's Lucky Punt who's moved into the lead. Going on from Shadow's Lengthen, back in third is Mekong Miss, and they're followed by Wahan. There's a length then to Valkyrie, 8 days a week in the blue and yellow next towards the inside. Then Christopher James. Kachansky races towards the inside rail. Taste the Wine in green, yellow and white, making ground into mid-division. Further back in the field, we've got Spring Quartet. Lamika near the back of the field with Outland, Romantic Interlude, and Castle Myth drops back to be last on the inside. So they head well down the far side of the track, approaching the 6 furlong start, and it's Lucky Punt who has the lead. Shows by a length from Shadow's Lengthen. The blue then of Mekong Miss towards the outside, Wahan towards the inside rail. They're being tracked closely by 8 days a week. And then on the outside races Valkyrie from Taste the Wine, who's having to be pushed along in midfield. Next is Christopher James towards the wide outside. Kachansky runs the rail, and then further back is Spring Quartet, making the swing out of the back, and Lucky Punt has the lead as they head towards the last half mile from a driven along Wahan. On the heels of the leader, Shadow's Lengthen, and still well there is Mekong Miss, 8 days a week now being pushed along for the first time. Valkyrie's next in the field, driven Taste the Wine, Spring Quartet and Kachansky towards the inside, and then towards the outside races Christopher James, but it's still Lucky Punt with the lead as they make the swing in, chased by Mekong Miss. Shadow's Lengthen is next in the field, 8 days a week keeping on for pressure with Christopher James, and then towards the far side Shadow's Lengthen and Wahan, but Lucky Punt took it up going into the back straight and still has the lead inside the final 2 furlongs, with the big white face Mekong Miss keeps on towards the near side. 8 days a week has stayed on to dispute third, with the staying on Spring Quartet, who's also making ground towards the far side, then Christopher James, but none of them have got to Lucky Punt, who leads inside the final furlong and showing no signs of stopping with half a furlong to go. It's Lucky Punt by 5 lengths. 8 days a week, Spring Quartet and Mekong Miss are the next, but Lucky Punt makes most of the running to win this. Very close for second. Spring Quartet joining 8 days a week for second and third, and they're clear of Mekong Miss.
First, number 2, and a photograph for second place. First, number 2, Lucky Punt, and a photograph for second place.